the Feybreak weapons DPS test, starting with the semi-auto rifle. It's sort of like the M1 Garand, got a little sound as well. Then we had the semi-auto shotgun as well. And this one has a lot of burst damage, but then a very long reload time. So the DPS includes a full cycle of reloading as well, so keep that in mind. It's a high burst weapon. Then we have the old classic assault rifle. Tried and true, good for hitting pals that are stuck in walls and roofs and stuff like that when they stick their foot out. The rocket launcher, not super high in DPS, but very big AoE. I'll be covering that later in the video. Now we have the rocket launcher swap, which is when you stop the reload animation by swapping your weapon. I included that as well. Since the reload is so long, it does make a decent amount of difference to the overall DPS. The laser rifle, it shoots a lot slower if you're not clicking with good timing. So keep that in mind as well. It will do a lot lower DPS if you're just spam clicking, in my experience. The Gattling gun. You move quite slow when shooting it, so you can't sort of sustain this DPS if you want to dodge at the same time. But you also don't need to reload as often. It's quite nice for face tanking with Feybreak. The good old multi-guided, so now we're getting somewhere. This is the one that I'm really interested in, how it performs versus the new weapons. And this is the advanced bow, a new weapon. Does quite a lot of DPS if you can time it right and actually hit the arrows. The laser Gatling gun is just a straight update to the upgrade to the Gatling gun. A little bit more DPS for a little bit more expensive ammo. Use it if you want to, but it's quite nice. And then the big plasma cannon. So it does deal a lot of DPS if you hit with it, more than the multi-guided, the highest in the game. And it has a little area of effect around it. And then I forgot the grenade launchers added at the end. It's also a good sustained DPS. So here's a little bit about the area of effect test that I was doing. So I put the flower pots where the weapons stop hitting the dummy, so you can see how big the splash radius is. We got the rocket launcher, you can sort of see the damage number, the hit went down. That's the multi-guided, but it shoots off for like a sparkler or something. You'll just have to trust me that it's that one. And we have the plasma cannon. That's quite a small area of effect. And then the grenade launcher is right there. So it's a little bit bigger than the plasma cannon and then the multi-guided. And then you have the huge rocket launcher. So I put some pictures in so you can see. Does make a difference in the oil rig where I still use the rocket launcher just for that massive area of effect. And this is the overall DPS, how it turned out after the test. So the ratio is the percentage of damage that a weapon does compared to the best one. So for example, grenade launcher does 75% DPS of a plasma cannon. So the rocket launcher is the lowest one, but it has the biggest area of effect. Then you have those semi-autos, but they're quite low tech. I just added them because they're new. And then we got the new weapons, which seem to be doing quite well, and the quad is still doing very well. So thanks for watching.